If you want to know how to complete all week 8 challenges, go check out the rest of the video. Thanks to Firemonk, I'm able to give you a full guide on the week 8 challenges. They will show up on Thursday, May 6th at 10 AM ET. There will be 1 legendary quest with 5 stages and 7 epic quests. Let's start with the first challenge. You need to collect research books from Holly Hedges and Pleasant Park. Let me show you all locations starting in Holly Hedges. Holly Hedges has a total of 5 books you can collect. Let's start with the house with the basketball hoop outside. Go inside through the door and on your left you will find the first book. Collect the book and move on to the next location. That's the house over here in the southeast corner of the location. If you go through the door and to your left, you will see a fireplace, and right behind the fireplace you can find the second book. So go outside again, and towards the north side of the location you can find a building with a garage. If you go inside and to your left over here, you can find the book in the corner right next to this bookcase. So in total there are 5 locations in Holly Hedges. So the other 2 locations are first of all here in the yellow building. So go inside through the main entrance again, and to your left you can find research book number 4. And if you go further towards the blue building over here, go through the door, and right over here you can find the last location of a research book. So now let's move on to the second location, which is Pleasant Park. In Pleasant Park you can only find 3 research books. The first location is in the greenhouse on the southwest side of the location. Go inside through the main door and to your right through the kitchen, and there in the corner you can find the first research book. Now go outside, and in the building right next to it, the white building, if you go inside and behind this couch next to the TV you can find the second location. And once again go outside and you have the brick building over here on the left, and to your right you have like the doghouse building, but it's the one right in between the red building. So you go inside through this door, and behind the table and the chair you can find the last location of a research book. So this is the third location in Pleasant Park, and in total you can find 8 books on the island. Once you've collected enough books you will get 24,000 XP. The next 2 challenges can be completed in the same location. You need to open 2 chests at the Spire or Guardian Towers. So there are 6 Guardian Towers, all at the end of the orange zone. And in the middle we have the Spire, of course. For now I will go to the one between Colossal and Steamy Stacks. Since you only need to open 2 chests, I recommend to land on top of this Guardian Tower and you will be done within a few seconds. If you do this in Team Rumble, you will have a 100% chance there will be 2 chests on top. Just make sure you're the first person to land there. And since we're here now, let me go to the next challenge. You need to use the launcher from Guardian Towers. I'm not sure if you need to use 3 different launchers, or else just jump inside, pull out your glider and go back to the tower. Now you can repeat this till the challenge is completed and you receive 24k XP. For challenge number 4, I recommend to stay in Team Rumble. You need to damage an opponent within 10 seconds of landing. The leak doesn't say how much damage, so I guess you just need to get a single hit to complete it. Just scout for your opponents and land right on top of them. It shouldn't be that hard. Now let's move on to the southwest side of the map. Between Holly Hedges and Slurpy Swamp we can find the Durrr Burger restaurant. And of course, every restaurant has its own kitchen. For the challenge you need to dance in the Durrr Burger kitchen, so I recommend to go through the back door and just start emoting till you see you've completed the challenge. And that brings us to the next quest, where you need to drive from Durrr Burger to Pizza Pit without exiting a vehicle. I think this might be the biggest distance we ever had for a vehicle quest. I recommend to find yourself a good ride with enough fuel, and maybe you want to put on the new wheels. So yeah, I jumped in this truck and it took me more than 3 minutes to reach my destination. Therefore I think using a bit faster car is highly recommended. And there are many different ways to get to the location, especially with the new tires, simply because you can go off-road anywhere. But if you want to stay on the road as much as possible, I think you should go to the east first. Take a left turn to the dirt road of Weeping Woods. Keep going north through Boney Burbs and cross the red bridge towards Pleasant Park. Behind the gas station of Pleasant you can go east again by crossing the blue bridge after a while, and then you only need to go up the hill a little bit until you reach the orchard, and of course to your right the Pizza Pit. If you see the landmark show up at the bottom left of your screen, you completed the challenge. And I needed almost 100% fuel to get there with this truck. And for the final epic quest you need to use a Firefly Jar at the Pizza Pit. So we're at the right location already, but now we need to get ourselves a Firefly Jar. And the closest location to get some fireflies is up the hill at the landmark called Scenic Spot. It's the hill west of Pizza Pit. You can get multiple jars here, but you only need 1 to complete the quest. Make your way to the Pizza Pit, and if you're in Team Rumble you can easily redeploy back. Once you're at the restaurant, make sure the landmark shows up again at the bottom left of your screen and throw the Firefly Jar. This should be enough to get the final 24k XP. And let's finish with the legendary quest. You need to destroy structures with fire. 100 for the first stage and all the way up to 500 for the last stage. That's a lot in my opinion. And I really hope it's not bugged this time. But because it's a team challenge, you can get a lot of help from your friends. Or if you don't have friends online, just use random field to get the job done. I recommend to go in Team Rumble and look for a bow, some bones and a Firefly Jar or a gas can. Because now you can craft yourself a flame bow. Open some ammo boxes so you get a good amount of arrows, and now it's time to burn some structures. And I'm not sure which structures will count for this challenge, so maybe you can shoot at some trees. And if that works, I recommend to shoot at the trees in Weeping Woods, because most of them are connected to each other, so with a single arrow you can destroy a lot of structures. Or just build your own little wooden base and shoot an arrow right in the middle. The difference with this quest is that you need to destroy the structures with fire, so setting it on fire isn't enough. So you can only focus on the wooden structures. Maybe a wooden house will count as well. I would say just give it a try and see if the progress bar goes up. Or else just keep a lot of arrows in your inventory and wait for the later zones in the game where you can see a lot of builds. And start shooting at them with your flame bow. I think the whole end zone will be on fire once the challenges come out. Anyways, for the first stage you get 35k XP and an extra 24.5k XP for the other 4 stages. And if you go to the battle pass and you click on the calendar, you can see that you can unlock the Cluck Eggsplosive Style if you completed 65 epic quests. So with the 7 epic quests from this week, it should be enough to get it done. Let me know in the comments what you think of this style. Good luck with everything, and every Thursday I'm live on this channel to complete the challenges. Feel free to join the stream and hang out with the community. So leave a like if this video was useful, subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video. From now on you can use code RutgerK in the item shop to support the channel. My goal is to reach 25,000 subscribers, so maybe you can help me out. My name is RutgerK, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.